This video is going to be reaction and discussion for a trailer of an anime that goes by the name of The Water Magician. And after that sneeze that is probably gonna make me look like I'm crying throughout the entire video, the reaction is going to commence. Let us see. Is it an isekai? It's the always important question for me in particular. It greatly increases my curiosity if it is. The water looked cool, which is important considering the title. I am expecting a lot of water. Okay, Abo. Sure. Avgaro. There is gonna be no dialogue, just some visuals. Okay, when I will. Okay, wait a second. As someone who believes that there is too many isekai haters in our world, I must be a great supporter of it. Let us pay more close attention to it. Actually, animation really doesn't look that bad. I was in a different world. Oh, of course it had to be that way. But anyway, absolutely no dialogue. Do we genuinely have just the music in the background? I mean, it's very atmospheric, and I do think that this is probably the water type magic. Cool. I presume it will be your specialty considering the title. I'm actually getting kind of thirsty right now. But anyway. Over? Fair enough. Okay. Well, it doesn't look bad at all, whether it be animation or atmosphere. What I was getting with that is, it seems like it will be rather atmospheric, where it will be just chill, the main character learning. There is not going to be any high-octane action, I presume, at the very beginning. But we did see a couple other characters, and there was Abo, I believe, that washed ashore to whatever island the MC is on. So this is going to be very interesting to see how many episodes he's going to be by himself learning about this world, becoming stronger, I presume, with water magic. I am really curious. A lot of isekai, they kind of try to lean in on the comedy of how comical is the fact that the MC is so much stronger than everyone else and everyone has these insane reactions to the smallest of things they do. This one really was going for a very chill vibe, where he was just on an island and kind of, I guess, not foreshadowing, just, I guess, introducing characters that will be important early on later? I'm not sure, I'm not even sure how many episodes it will be. I presume 12, which, sadly enough, nowadays, I don't feel like is enough to, unless the anime is very, very good. 12 episodes doesn't really feel like enough for me to really get into it. But hey, animation looked decent. It really did. It didn't blow me out of the water, but it looked perfectly serviceable. There was also some specific moments that looked very good, at least on first viewing. Maybe after I rewatched them, maybe whenever I watch them I'll feel differently. However, it looks like it has potential. Now the only real question is plot, which from this I really can't tell anything except the fact that he is going to have water magic. Another thing that I would like to see is this going to be one of those shows where the MC actually wants to go back to his original world, or does he want to stay? Is he actually... The most intriguing option for me, which is done so rarely, is that he's actually conflicted. And by that I mean from the start he's conflicted. He really maybe enjoys the power of this world, or maybe has a specific goal or reason to be here, but also has someone to take care of. Something specific I really want to see more of is have an isekai protagonist actually want to bring people from our world into his. It's just something that really makes sense. So anyway, seems pretty interesting, and I will be fair, if it wasn't an isekai, I would have just presumed it's super atmospheric fancy world where the main character is maybe going to be trying to learn an important lesson about life, so on and so forth, and that could also still be the case. But yeah, just the fact that it's an isekai makes me a little more intrigued. But who knows, maybe there will be some awesome action. From the little glimpses of very good animation I saw, because it seemed kind of inconsistent, it seemed like it will be just okay, another moment seemed very well animated. Maybe it's just one of those shows that's going to have awesome fights, if there is any fights. Maybe he just has the desire to be a scientist of water magic? I have no clue. I could have read the description, but I completely forgot about it and I closed the page. At least in the trailer there wasn't any important description. I could always just go ahead and read the description from the synopsis of the show, but for now, just gonna leave it there. Maybe there will be another trailer that comes out, maybe with some actual dialogue so that I have a better idea, but for now, Seems pretty interesting, definitely gonna pay attention to this one. But for now, that is a video there, you can subscribe, check there, and I hope you're just as curious as I am.